Hello my loves, it's Kat. How are you? What are you doing? I hope you're good. So today I have very important messages about your future and I want to get straight in. So what you need to do is to choose a card or a crystal. We have card 1 with some aventurine, card 2 with some pyrite, and card 3 with some celestine. Celestine? Yeah, Celestine. Yeah, isn't it? Right? I think so. So, whatever that was. Celestine. I think it's Celestine. Okay, let's move on. So, when you have made your decision, go down to the description box to find your timestamp. I will give you a few seconds to decide, and when you're ready, I will see you at your reading. Ready? Let's go. Hello, my beautiful pile number 1. So you chose the aventurine and kuningatar, the queen. So this is a Finnish fairy oracle deck. And there are little stories about the fairies in the little book that they came with. And I thought it would be really fun to read out the Finnish story that we have here. Think of it as a little ASMR, and those who are Finnish and actually understand what I'm saying, have fun. Listen in. So, there we go. Kuningatar. Talvi-illan kuningatar herää talven tullen unestaan. Hänen valtakautensa on pitkä ja kylmä, mutta samalla puhtaan kaunis ja merkityksellinen. Koskaan ei luonnossa näe kahta samanlaista lumihiutaletta. Siitä kuningatar pitää huolen. Hän keskittyy täysin tehtäväänsä ja loihtii lumitanssijan kuljetettavaksi toinen toistaan upeampia hiutaleita. Kuningatar suorastaan pulppua luovuutta, vahvuutta ja päättäväisyyttä. Hänellä on suuri tehtävä hoidettavanaan talven luomisessa, jotta kasvit, eläimet ja keijut, koko luomakunta saisivat vuorostaan levätä. So that was the little story. This fairy is the Queen of Winter, and it is her job to create the winter and create all the snowflakes and make sure that they are all unique and different. And she's doing this, it's a great responsibility, and she's doing this to make sure that all the animals, all the fairies, everybody gets a little rest in winter. And that's her responsibility. This card also represents a relationship with your mother, or a motherhood, or topics around a mother. I'm getting a few messages here. I'm actually getting like two sides. One is about having some difficulties with your mother, and some, what are they called? Generational trauma. Is it generational trauma? I might be confusing with some other word. Basically meaning that what does it mean? Oh my god. Oh dear god, this is not going well, is it? Okay, well, let me give you an example. So, my grandmother, she basically didn't have parents. I'm kind of unsure why. But she was basically an orphan, and she doesn't really talk about it. I don't know much about it. But basically what I have understood is that her mother was not the mother type, and she didn't want to be a mother, so she basically abandoned her. I don't think she died. I think she abandoned my grandmother. And having this not having a mother, not having somebody to take care of you like a mother would. When she had my mom, she is a little bit too much. To extent that my mom feels smothered. And so my mother, when she had me, she was more free-spirited, let me do what I wanted to do. Well, honestly, I don't think I had many rules with my mom. My dad and my mom broke up very early on, and I spent time with my mom, and then I spent time with my dad and my stepmother, who were really strict, and then my mom was not strict at all. And basically now, if I were to have a child, I think I would be very motherly, perhaps, hopefully not, but perhaps I would be a little bit too much, like my grandmother. So, you know, you see, kind of like, it goes from side to side in my family. Like, you're either a little too much or perhaps a little too little. And I don't know, maybe you have experienced the same, or maybe you have noticed same kind of pattern in your family. But if you spot a pattern like this in your family, it's your turn to fix it. And I don't know if it's the same kind of pattern that you see, or if it's different kind of pattern, but you're the one who's gonna fix that. That is a generational trauma. I feel kind of iffy with the trauma word. This is not, oh, actually, maybe it is generational trauma. I really need to look it up. Probably, hopefully not. I don't have the time for that right now. Maybe you know what I mean. Or should I just, I can't do this. It is generational trauma. I was right. Okay, good. So that solves that issue, and I can move on from wondering about that. So my beautiful, beautiful pile number one. Wait, actually, I had another message about the queen here. And that is about you being a mother, or being ready to become a mother. I'm sensing some baby fever here. Maybe you are pregnant. Maybe you are hoping to get pregnant. I also see, what is it called? IVF? Is it IVF? You know, not how to explain it. Not getting a baby the traditional way. Oh, or it could also be adoption. Yeah, there is something about this, but I feel like it's a desire. You desire to become a mother. Could also be a father, if you identify as a male. Desire to become a parent, basically. Why are these cards so sticky? They're really sticky. Am I not supposed to be using these? Sometimes I notice that if cards get really sticky, it's because I'm not supposed to be using them. Well, let's see. So, pile number one, Spirit Guides, help me out. Oh, basically, I just realized this is a future reading. You are going to become a parent, a mother. If that is something that you've been wondering about, will I ever become a mother? Will I ever have another baby? Yes, absolutely you will. This is, yeah, You are. And there is this kind of like Cancer energy I feel here, very... You would be a really good parent, especially if you fix that if you fix that generational trauma that has been that you have noticed, that you have recognized. I just got a message. I don't know if you have some issues with your mom, or maybe now that you're older, you don't really agree with the way that you were raised. You wish that you were raised differently. There's like, you wish that you had been protected more. And now it's your job to heal this generational trauma that you have realized. But there is a message for you here, because I feel like you wish that your mom had fixed the generational trauma so that you wouldn't have to, so that you would have been raised differently, so that you wouldn't have the issues that you have now. Maybe you have some mental health issues regarding this or that are like a direct result of the way that you were raised, or things that happened in your childhood that you weren't protected from as you should have been. I had a clear message, and it was just because your mother didn't heal all the generational trauma, it doesn't mean that she didn't heal any of them. She did some of the work. She probably didn't heal the ones that you wish that had been healed, but it's not like she did nothing. So that is something that they wish that you would recognize. That they did do something. They did fix something, and it's almost like there's something that could have happened, and it's thanks to your mom that it didn't, basically, or that she decided that this was done to me and I will not have this happen to my daughter. Whatever it was, could have been big or small, but there was something that she did right that you don't really know about because you didn't experience it. So yeah, just because she didn't heal all the generational trauma doesn't mean that she didn't heal any. We also have 9 of Autumn. Reward yourself for all your hard work, being happily and successfully self-employed, cherishing your time alone. Oh, is this because... Oh, okay, so I have one message here. Are you single and having some baby fever, and you're kind of like, you really want to become a mother? You have this burning desire, but you haven't found a father for your children. Is that what's bothering you here? I need to get my leg down. I hope I don't kick the camera. Okay, that was pretty good. Perfect. So let's get another one of these. Yeah. And then I'm gonna get one of the Crystal Spirit Oracles to see the energy of your future. Oh, we have 9 of Autumn, and then we have 10 of Autumn. Cool. So we have: take steps to ensure the financial security of your children and loved ones, making wise investments or planning for retirement, honoring family traditions. Okay, yeah. So basically what I'm hearing here with this card is that there is something that has to be taken care of before you have a baby or more babies or children. Babies. Just love saying baby. It's just such a funny word. Anyway, yeah. Yes, so there is something that has to be taken care of before you can have more or any. I don't know, with the Queen of Winter though, there is almost, I feel like, you know, Queen of Cups, it gives me a lot of Cancer energy. And with the, I'm sorry if you hear that, it's a coffee maker. Very sorry. My brother woke up from a nap and it's very loud. So, yeah, so the Queen of Cups energy, it's almost like, I feel like this frozen Queen of Cups energy here. Kind of like, like let's say that you are the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Water. You were hurt badly, and instead of building walls, you froze. I'm sorry, I need some water. It's almost like some sort of a protection. Like having water powers, like powers of water, and then because you were hurt, they would freeze up, and instead you will have ice power like Elsa. I don't know, that's kind of something that I feel here. Because I'm sensing some trust issues. I don't know if it's all because of your mother or if it's just overall, or about men or partners or something like that. I sense some trust issues here. Oh, what am I doing? I already took the cards out of the box. Oh, silly me. Okay, so let's get some tarot and let's get some sense into this. So, yeah, this is there is this mother energy heavily here. Okay, we have the wheel. Actually, yeah, sure. Actually, I'm gonna put it over here. Oh, you can't even see them. Bummer. There, that's better, right? Okay, so with the wheel, I see, because this is all circulating around the mother, the mom, I'm kind of seeing the Rapunzel movie, the Tangled. I kind of see Mother Gothel here a little bit. I don't know, maybe you resonate with that message. You being Rapunzel and your mom being Mother Gothel. Yeah, there is this kind of like turn of events. I don't know if you are, it could also be that, you know, you have a really good relationship with your mom. Maybe. Or you wish that you had. There is this wish. And I don't know, I feel like there is some resolution coming to this, kind of making up with your mom or talking things through, but there is a message here. set very clear boundaries. And if they are crossed, there has to be very direct consequences if they ever cross your boundaries. This should apply for everyone, but with especially your mom. If there's something that you don't like what they're doing, they need to know right away, and they need to know that it upset you and that you expect an apology. Has to be done. We also have the Hanged Man. Yeah, this is something that has been going on for a while. It almost feels like you've been stuck in this situation for a long time, and I see it's gonna turn. It's gonna resolve itself somehow. Either I feel like they will reach out to you. This could also be a stepmother. It doesn't have to be a birth mother, or could be an adoptive mother. But it's very clearly mom, not dad, to me. That's what it feels like. I don't know, maybe for some of you that could be, but somehow I don't. We also have the Tower, which kind of turned around in the deck, so I decided to take that. Yeah. Your life is going to completely turn upside down. Absolutely. And I'm gonna get the Crystal Oracle deck because I need to know what kind of energy this is going to be. Because to me it feels very dark, but is it dark in the beginning and hopeful, or is it dark, like beware something wicked this way comes? Oop, that's way too many. I can't take that much. I'm gonna, just in case, cleanse these cards and fill them up with your energy, because I don't know if I forgot to do that or not. Pile number 1, Spirit Guides. Talk to me about the energy of their future. What will their future look like energy-wise? This is very heavy energy. Very heavy energy. Pile number 1, Spirit Guides. Oh, that's way too many again. Pile number 1, Spirit Guides. Tell me about the energy of my beautiful pile number 1's future. What is it going to feel like? Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, so this is not bad. It's going to be very, very cleansing. Very, very cleansing, very healing. We have selenite, which is a self-cleaning crystal. And it also, if you have crystals, then you have selenite. They also cleanse the crystals around you, or around them. And yeah, there is like cleansing happening. There is healing trauma. There is a lot of thing happening. For some of you, you're gonna make up, and for some of you, you're gonna decide that, you know, it's best if we are not in contact, because that is what's good for me. And whatever it is for you, whichever way this will go for you, you know it already. If you know that, you know, I can't do that, my mom is this and this and that, and I am this way and that way and that way, and we just don't work together. There is no way for us to work around all of our issues. Then you know that it's best if you stay apart. And for some of you, you will make up, and quite possibly some of you will be disappointed once again, and then you decide, like, this was the final time, I'm done with this. and then you decide to set that boundary. Either way, you will be healed from this. The energy surrounding this relationship here is going to be healed. Either way, you will be healing this trauma you have. And it's going to help you out very much in the end. I feel like this is something that you have had trouble with for a long time. Ooh, okay. Right, okay. Let's start with the King of Wands. Oh, it's not a snake. It's like an iguana. No snakes. I see. Okay, so let's take a look at... Oh yeah, in case you wanted to see the card, we have King of Wands. And then we have Nine of Pentacles. I noticed that we have two... No? Yes? No. We have 1 10... No, 2 10s, and then we have 1 9. Actually, 2 9s. So there is this like a chapter closing kind of energy happening. You're closing the door to this, you're healing the trauma, you're moving forward, you're moving on, and you let that shit go. So with the 6 of Pentacles, I see that you are most definitely going to have a family of your own one day, if you don't have one already. You also will be gaining a complete control over your life. I don't know, I feel like there is some sort of like, I don't want to say narcissistic, because I feel like that word is very overused and often used wrong. But more like some sort of controlling behavior. And you will be able to take control over your own life. And you will become this queen that you were always meant to become. Like, there is this sort of like, I'm here now. I'm done with what happened in the past. I am here now. I'm here fully and completely, and I'm not going anywhere else. And there is this devotion for your family, devotion for your future. Definite queen energy, taking control of the financial situation, working really hard to achieve your dreams. Yeah. There is some self-employment message here coming through as well. So maybe you will start your own company. There is this like, it's not even girl boss energy, it's queen energy. Like, I'm in charge here. I've got the queen. The queen. I've got the crown, the tiara, crown. Queens have crowns and princesses have tiaras, right? I think. Yeah. So honestly, there was a quote I just heard. Always wear your invisible crown. But also, there was another one, like, keep your chin up so your crown doesn't fall off. Okay? Yeah. So that's the message here. You have to heal the trauma that's happening here, and I feel like you will have the opportunity. When you have healed this trauma, and moved on, closed that chapter and started a new one, that's when you can have whatever you're manifesting. But you need to close this door first. That has to be done first. And then you can open a new door and start working towards your dreams. Wow, this was really hard reading. But this is what I had for you. I really hope you enjoyed. I would really love to read for you again, and I hope I see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pal number 2. So you chose the pyrite and this one, päättäväisyys, which means determination in Finnish. So these cards are Finnish fairy oracle cards, and they have little stories in the little book in Finnish, and I thought it would be fun if I read out the story about this fairy here. You can think of it as ASMR. I'm gonna translate it a little bit at the end, but I hope you enjoy. Päättäväisyys. Aluksi kaukaiselta tuntunut määränpää siintää jo Keijun mielessä, ja hän lentää päättäväisesti tuulta vasten. Ilmassa on selvästi taikaa. Keijun ympärillä lentävät kultaiset perhoset viestivät lukuisista uusista mahdollisuuksista, joita Keiju kohtaa matkallaan, sekä tavoitteista, jotka hän aikoo saavuttaa. Keijun mieli on kevyt, sillä hän on pystynyt vapautumaan menneisyydessä itselleen asettamista rajoituksista ja nauttii nyt siitä, miten elämän voima auttaa häntä kiitämään tuulen halki. So this fairy is flying through air against the wind, and while she's flying, she comes across these golden butterflies that represent new possibilities and opportunities. She has sort of let go of all the things that ever held her back, and the one goal that she had in her mind that was really far away once is not so far away anymore now that she's flying again. So basically, there are new opportunities coming for you, and you're gonna have to take some of them. But also, do not lower your standards. I think that you got into this position and this situation by not lowering your standards. Because I keep hearing like like these nagging voices like, lower your standards, you will never get what you want if you don't lower your standards. But then there is this like, hell no. If I can't have exactly what I want, I don't want it. I don't want something less. I want it. And that's how you got here. Or that's how you will get here. There is also this... Oh no. Yeah, okay. So the spirit guides want me to tell about my story, a little bit of it. So I'm I'm on a hunt for an internship because that is part of my education. I study chemistry in the university full time, if you didn't know, and or basically laboratory engineering, but chemistry, it's all the same. And I've had real trouble. Like I haven't gotten one, and I started searching in September, and 2 weeks ago I was getting like really desperate because I'm supposed to start it next week and I still don't have it. I don't have one yet. It's okay though, it's all fine, I have time. I can do it over the summer if I don't get one right away, that's all fine. But I was getting really desperate because it feels like everybody else in my class has already gotten either a summer job or an internship. And I was getting really, really desperate. Like, what's wrong with me? Is there something wrong with my CV? Or is it because I already have a degree in chemistry? Because I remember in one job that I applied, they directly told me that they never give a summer job to somebody who has already graduated. They only take students. And I thought, okay, well, is it because I already have a degree? Is that it? Like, what's going on? And then I had a very desperate thought. I used to work in this place. We used to manufacture COVID-19 test kits for professional use. And it was really boring. Really, really, really boring. Basically, filling the tubes one by one, tightening the caps, and then putting them in boxes, and then closing the boxes. That was really it. That was what I did for 6 months. And I don't think they do those things anymore, but either way, they do similar work. Like very boring, very straightforward, not very hard or challenging. And I thought, well, you know, I could call them and, you know, ask if they would take me. I know they would, but I really don't want to go there. It's so boring. Like, what am I learn nothing. I'm not gonna learn anything from them. And it was actually a reading from Tarot that was listening in the bus on my way to school. And as she was talking about it, she was kind of firing me up. And it was really, really cool. And I decided that no, I'm not gonna call them. I'm not that desperate. And it would be just, you know, not good. Besides, I have the option to kind of not do the internship at all because of my degree. I could just cover it with my degree and the work experience I have already had. I could do that, but I would rather not because I would like the experience. So I would rather have the rest of the school year off, concentrate on YouTube, or have a little vacation, then go back to that job that I really did not like. Just for the sake of it. Just because I didn't want to tell my teachers that I haven't gotten an internship. Because I think that was it. There was this shame factor here. Like, I didn't want to go to my teacher and ask if I could have it just written off with my degree and work experience because I hadn't gotten an internship. I didn't want to do that, but I decided that I basically raised my standards. That, you know, I'm better than that and I deserve more than that. And the next day, I started getting leads on internships and summer jobs that are perfect for me. And I had waited for months for something to show up. And it only happened, well, I did have some, but these are like perfect. And it only happened after I made that decision that no, I deserve more. that's when it happened. So if you are in a situation where you don't know yet, or you're not, like, you don't have these opportunities showing up yet, maybe that's what you need to do. You either need to, you need to realize your worth, you need to understand that you're worth much more than that, and then you're gonna have your shot. Because sometimes you just gotta tell the universe what you deserve or what you don't deserve. And I feel like this is something you're gonna have to do. And I think it might be also like people pleaser energy that I have thing going on. I'm trying to let that go, but it's really hard. I don't know, maybe you have the same, like, you would rather settle, or there's this fear that, you know, there might not be anything better for you out there. That was something I was also afraid of. Like what if I have nothing? I have nothing. But turns out no such thing as nothing. There's always something. Ooh, we have the Chariot. Success that comes from dedication and self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. Yes, so there is this moving forward. We have the Chariot, and then we have her flying through the air, chasing her goals, chasing her dreams. This is really beautiful reading. This is amazing. And there is this, it's almost like you're going to reach your goals with sheer determination. Like that's all you need. You don't need anything else but your determination. And you're going to accomplish a lot. And I feel like there has been, or there may still be a little hint of doubt, like what if this is never going to work out? I feel like there is something that you are waiting to become a success. Maybe you need followers, or maybe it's a social media thing, or maybe it's a business, or an idea, an app, something. It doesn't have to be anything like that either. It could also be a position at a job you work at. But what I feel with this energy is like, I deserve more, I deserve more. There is no settling anymore. And absolutely do not lower your standards. I remember it was actually that specific job that I actually told you about. I was talking to a coworker, and I told her that, you know, I've been single for 4 years, and she straight up told me, lower your standards. And I was like, excuse me? What do you mean, lower your standards? How dare you? Do you not think I could get somebody with that reaches the qualifications that I want them to have, sort of? Because they weren't like crazy, you know, insane. No, they were actually very you know, basic, you know. Anyway, anyway, I was a little hurt by that. I was a little hurt, I have to admit. I was a little hurt. It stung. It really stung. And guess what? Actually, you know, now that I think of it, everything is surrounding this job, my stories, everything. I actually started talking to this guy, and I was texting to him while I was working over there. And because we basically met online, and guess what? That's my boyfriend now. And he does have every single quality that I asked for. Every single one. He, if not more. I mean, he's perfect. He's exactly what the doctor ordered. And I never had to lower my standards. Not once. So, here we have the card. Ooh, we have the Queen of Winter. Let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now is the time to focus on your career. Unmarried or divorced individuals. I love it when things just work out. Isn't it perfect? This is a shed as well. There is this kind of like there is this motion of movement here. We have a chariot, wings, and then we have the sled. Sled, isn't it sled? Yeah. Yeah, it is a sled. I think I'm supposed to take that literally. You're gonna move somewhere. You're gonna actually move somewhere. Yeah, that's what I think. I also want to get maybe now or later. Let's take it now. Yeah, sure. Why not? So let's get to the energy of your future. Spirit guides, pile number 2. Oh. Well, fine. Let's take 2. No, that was actually more than 2, so I'm gonna take this one. Ooh, Labradorite. Wow, that's actually really cool. And what's kind of fantastic about it, in my mind, I'm actually going to show you if I can find my Labradorite. Yes, it's over here. I'm going to show you something. To me, I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, but to me, you know how it reflects light like that? They actually look, maybe I can get it closer to the camera. To me, it actually looks like dragonfly wings, if you know what I mean, or the wings in Carnival Row, you know? That's kind of what they look like, don't you think? Maybe it's just me. Labradorite, huh? What do I know about Labradorite? I have forgotten. No, it was just something about seeing. Masters, I want another. Because I can. I want another. I'm a little bit confused, and I want another. Please, spirit guides. Oh, well, that's a little too much. Pile number 2, spirit guides. What will their energy look? No, what will their future look like energy-wise? Show me the energy of my beautiful pile number 1's future. Turquoise. I keep seeing turtles. Like baby turtles in turquoise water just swimming about. I don't know, does that mean something to you? I see like white sand beaches. Like Hawaii. Does that mean something to you? Are you going to Hawaii? Are you going to Hawaii? Cool. I don't know what that means. Or maybe it's the energy. So, oh, hold on. Let me tap into the energy here. Ah, I see. Okay, no one get it. So your future is going to feel like a holiday. It's going to feel like you're on vacation. I don't know. I feel like some of you are like career people. You want a career in something. Ooh, we have the Lovers. Let me show you this card as well, just in case there are some people who like to see the card. So, oh, by the way, no, yes, well, they are very similar though. They are very, very similar, the turquoise and labradorite. They look very similar. And now that I have the Lovers, it looks like, okay, oh, okay, right. There will be an opportunity for you to move somewhere. And this is either because you're chasing a career or you're chasing a person. You're either moving for love or for your career. And when you get there, the other will appear. The one that you weren't chasing or moving after. So, okay, hold on. Oh, we have the Star. Look, we have the Star. And then we have, we have 6 of Cups. Wow, this is like a dream come true kind of reading. Okay. So basically you're going to have everything you want. I'm very happy for you. But what the hell is the point of this reading though? Is it because you're not quite sure about this? Is it because you're not... Are you confused by all the opportunities that you're having right now? Like you don't know which one to take? Is that what's happening here? Okay. There's some sort of confusion. Because I feel like this, all of this, even though it's quite a lot, it's in the very near future if you're not living it already. Your life is just going to feel like a vacation. Oh, damn. I dropped some of my cards. I'm just gonna scoop them up with my feet first. Thank you. Now let's move forward. Okay, so let's get some more tarot because I'm a little bit confused about the confusion here. Well, behave, please. Spirit guides, help me out. What's going on? What's the thing that's happening? Not happening. We have Ace of Swords. This is a very straightforward thing in the end. Basically, you will know when the right opportunity is there. There is no confusion. That's how you know it's the right one, when there is absolutely no confusion. It's kind of like how you know you're with your soulmate. It's because there is nothing but peace. There is no, does he like me? Does he not like me? I'm not sure. I don't even know if he likes me. If it's a soulmate, you know damn sure that they like you, okay? Like there is no question. Okay. Hey, we have another Chariot. This is the second Chariot here. Then we also have 2 of Wands, choices, opportunities. Wow. You have a lot of opportunities coming for you and a lot of movement. You're moving somewhere. Wait a minute. Labradorite. You were supposed to meditate with it, weren't you? So if you're confused, you need some meditation. You need to meditate to figure out what's going on. And then, right. So what do you actually need to do? What is the action that you have to take? Let's do that. What is the action that needs to be done? What is the action that needs to be done to get here? Because I'm not sure if all of you are quite here yet. Almost like, I feel like you feel like this feels a little bit unbelievable. But trust me, when you get there, you get there. We have judgment. Let's think. Judgment. So there is this sort of release that's happening, and it's happening because of you. You are releasing yourself from other people and what they are expecting. I feel like maybe you are trying to please somebody in your life. Maybe you're trying to please your parents or someone. There is something, someone you don't want to disappoint. And it's not that you need to disappoint them in order to get here, but you need to realize that whether they get disappointed or not, that's their problem. And this is your life. They have their own. They can do whatever they want with it, and so can you. There is this balance in your life, this being free, because remember when I said I see turtles? Now I see a person swimming with the turtles. There is this need to go. How can I explain that? It feels like, well, determination is the whole point. Well, that's how this reading even started, but this is like a desperate need to do something. It's like your heart is aching, your soul aches, and you need to choose another path in order to be happy. And you will, though. You will. And you know that you made the right choice when everything moves with ease. And it feels like you're flying. Everything is taking care of itself. It feels easy. You feel weightless. That's when you know that you've made the right choice. Everything I've said here, the career that you're chasing, the person you want, a family you want, it's all within your reach. But you actually have to, it's almost like you're holding on. I don't know why this is coming to me, but it's almost like you're holding on to somebody else's balloon. This doesn't seem like a very good one, but this is the one that I'm getting. It's like you're, oh no, wait, this is better. Okay. So it's almost like you are borrowing some money for somebody. You're lending them some money. Not borrowing, you're lending them some money. And you have basically right, so it's a lot of money that you have lent someone, and then you find something that you really want to buy, but you can't buy it because you have lent that money, and you need to wait to get that money back before you can buy this thing that you really want. But you already know you will never get it back. You will never get that money. You will never see that money again. You knew that when you lent it, and now you can't buy that thing that you wanted. Now I see why the balloon thing would have worked here better. Well, it doesn't matter. Because you need to make some space. Sort of. Not the couch thing again. I always say this couch thing, like if you want to buy a new couch, you need to get rid of the old couch to make some space for that new one, because what are you gonna do with 2 couches you can't even move in your living room? But with this one, it's almost like you need to let a person go. You need to set some boundaries with a person to let this whole thing go, so that you can get to this feeling of being weightless and chasing your dreams and these golden butterflies just flying by, bringing new opportunities to you. Countless opportunities. I don't know, maybe you know what I mean. It's really hard to put into words. But there's somebody, it's almost like I keep hearing there's somebody you need to disappoint. There's somebody you need to disappoint. Which is weird. But yeah, you're gonna have to disappoint somebody in order to get here. And when I mean disappoint them, mean that maybe you have been chasing their dream for you for far too long, but it was never your dream. And it will be disappointing for them to hear that that's actually not something that you want. What they had imagined for you is not something they want for them. You want for yourself. And that is very disappointing, and they need to be disappointed. So that is what I had for you. I really hope you enjoyed. I would really love to read for you again, and I hope I see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. So you chose the Celestine and Näkijä, which is seer in Finnish. So these are Finnish fairy oracle cards, and I decided it would be fun for me to read the little stories they have in the little book. And I'm gonna read it in Finnish, and then I'm gonna talk to you about it, what it all means. And you can just consider this as a little bit of ASMR. Näkijä. Näkijä on herkkä ympärillään tapahtuville asioille ja tulevaisuuden arvioimiselle. Sisimmässään hän tuntee asioiden kehityksen, aistii merkkejä ympäriltään ja vihjeitä kaikesta näkemästään ja kohtaamastaan. Näkijä aistii tarkasti asioiden todellisen laidan ja pystyy hahmottamaan mielessään monimutkaisestakin tilanteesta kokonaiskuvan. So, this seer fairy, she is very sensitive about everything that happens in her surroundings, and she's basically very sensitive to seeing signs in the environment, and she is able to get a full picture from the tiniest of little details, or no matter how complicated the situation is. And oh, my cat wants to go outside. I told you want to have fun here. I told you. Okay, bye. Okay, sorry. So let's get to the actual card and the meaning of it. So it's very clear that your psychic gifts are getting a lot stronger. a lot stronger. And I feel like there may have been some gifts that you didn't even know about that you had, and they are surfacing right now. And I'm gonna get these cards and see what's going on. Also, there was a message here about there are some tiny little messages from the spirit guides that they are showing you in the environment, but you can't Google what they mean. You can't Google it. There is something that have a meaning to you, specifically to you, some very specific meaning, and you can't Google it because it's sort of personalized. It's only for you. It's not what other people see when they look at it. So if you start seeing signs, or if you start seeing, well, something, if you start seeing something, start thinking like, what does it mean to me? What do they want to show me? There's also a message about a person. There's somebody you have had a gut feeling about. That was negative one, but everybody else seems to love them for some very odd reason. And it will soon be shown that you were right all along. And yeah, I don't know, everybody will be like flabbergasted, but you will be just like, well, told you. There is this kind of, that sort of energy here. We also have the Queen of Autumn. Be practical with respect to how you proceed. The ability to make anything more beautiful, meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. I see. So there will be another person coming. But there's something about you, like you already know, like deep down, you know something, I don't know what it is. But there's something you already know. Even though it's not, you can't see it, but you just know something. I need to get some more information about this. I don't know why. Maybe it's just how the fairy looks, but your energy reminds me of Morticia in Wednesday, the Addams family. Yeah. I don't know why, but you give me that sort of vibes, and I love her. I absolutely adore her. She is gorgeous. But I do wish, for some reason I can't remember her name. I feel like, do you know Polly in Peaky Blinders? Or the actress of Narcissa Malfoy in Harry Potter? For some reason I don't remember her name. I could check, actually. I could check her name. You probably know already, but I'm just gonna check for those who don't. And for me. Helen McRory. Yeah, Helen McRory. I loved her. I absolutely adored her. She passed away recently. And to me, she's one of the best actresses I've ever seen. And she would have been an excellent Morticia. oh, I would have loved to see her like that. I don't know why, but you give me that kind of vibes. You just... And she's a seer, isn't she? Yes, she's a seer. And then there is something, I keep seeing her, you know how, I'm gonna get to this later. You know how she never touches Wednesday? Like, what's the rainbow girl's name? Edith? Edith? Edith something. And then her brother and her dad, they always hug her. Except Edith didn't at first, at least. But it's almost like they're like invading her Wednesday's personal space. But Morticia, she doesn't. Like she makes these movements as she is like touching her shoulder or kissing her cheeks and all that, but she does that in the air, not touching her. It's sort of like she respects Wednesday's boundaries, but she also feels this motherly need, I guess, to take care of her daughter. So she does that without invading her personal space. And that's something that I see for you as well. For some reason that just came to mind. I don't know why, but that just came to me. We have 8 of Spring. Stress that comes from having many things happening at once. Successful multitasking. Sudden events or changes. 8 of Spring. Oh, right, yeah, okay. Cool. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of things happening at once for you. A lot of things happening at once. And I feel like it's tiring you. But it's almost like you're... Okay, so this is really hard for me to explain, but I'm going to try. Do you know when you... Have you ever gone to shopping and you're looking for shoes, for example, or a bag or a shirt or whatever, and you don't know what you're looking for, but you know it when you see it? Do you know what I mean? I feel like there are a lot of opportunities coming to you. There's a lot of things happening and you can't really make a decision and you don't really want to. It's almost like you know what you want, or that you know that it's gonna happen for you. You have this like knowledge that's based on only faith that something you want will surface, but you don't know what it is until you see it. But when you see it, you know that this is it. Does that make any sense to you? I feel like you may also be confused about your... Oh, hematite. Oh, this does give me a little bit Wednesday vibes, you know, it does. With the hematite, yeah, I can see you, I see you. I don't know, maybe there's a little goth energy here. I love that, by the way, I love that. But there's also this like a protection kind of thing happening. It's like you're protecting yourself from disappointment. Or is it like pessimists do not get disappointed kind of thing here. Is that it? Yeah, there is. You have some Wednesday energy here. And I see like goth girls for some reason. But let's see about your future then. Oh dear. Okay. Fell on the floor. Don't worry, I'm gonna get it. Ooh, we have the Empress. Yeah. That doesn't really confuse me at all. No. You do have this like way of commanding respect, you know. Like the way Wednesday does, you know? Or Snape. Professor Snape. Like he had this air of demanding respect. And so do you. But let's see about your future. What's happening in your future? What's happening in your future? Ah! Oh no. Okay, so we have the Star. Then we have the Six of Cups. I don't know if this is just about like that many people have different kind of dreams, but there is just like dreams coming true thing happening here. But I'm not getting any specific messages about which dreams. Like, what is this dream that is coming true? And with the Six of Cups, and the Empress, you also have Queen of Autumn. There's a lot of Queen energy here, let me tell you. And Strength. Oh, that's a little too many. Eight of Spring. That's speed, isn't it? That's the card speed. Oh, fine. Okay, so we have 10 of Wands. So basically, this dream has been something that you've had for a very long time, and reaching it has been a very, very long way away and very hard. And I also feel like there has been this lack of faith in you from other people, funnily enough. Like, other people don't believe in your dreams, which is completely fine. And that happens because it's not their dream. And that's why they can't see why it would work, because they're not supposed to do it. They are not supposed to see the way of doing something that they don't want to do, that they're not supposed to be doing anyway. We have Hierophant and Princess of Pentacles. Wow, I am super confused here. Super confused. I'm gonna need some help here, Spirit Guides. I'm gonna need some help. I'm getting desperate now. Okay, so tell me about pile number 3's future. Tell me about pile number, okay. Well, what the, okay. Fine, okay. So we have 4 of Cups. There is something coming that you haven't seen, though. You see that he's not even looking at the cup that is coming. There's something coming that you haven't seen or you don't know about. Although I do know that you know, though. Or is this the thing that you don't know what you're looking for until you see it? For some reason, I feel like this might be a person. Oh, meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. Meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. So is this a person then? It's kind of giving me soulmate vibes, you know, like I know my soulmate when it's almost like you recognize each other when you see each other or look each other in the eyes for the first time. You know that, yeah, that's them. I've been waiting for them for my whole life, and there they are. I think that might be it. We also have the Six of Cups here. Yeah, this is a person. This is a person who's coming. This could also be a friend. I kind of feel this like introverted energy, and I feel like you may not have a lot of friends. And maybe you feel like, you know, I'm not a friend person at all. Kind of like Wednesday. Or maybe you have had some toxic friendships in the past and now you're like, I don't even need any. I mean, I'm completely fine on my own. I don't even need any. But it would be nice, you know. There's this kind of like a teeny tiny, well, it would be nice though, if it was in this specific way. Or they liked what I liked, we had similar interests. Yeah, I could see myself maybe spending one night a month with someone if we had something in common. There is somebody coming for you. There's someone coming. Yeah, this is a person. And this person is going to speed up some sort of progress. I think it's this one. There is something... there is a goal or something or a dream. I can't say what it is, but it's something that you've been wanting for a long time. And the progress has been very, very, very slow. And you've been doing fine on your own, but then this person comes along and maybe they have some sort of a great idea or they have the knowledge or the know-how to do something that will speed up the progress. Because we do have Eight of Spring, which is speed. It's the card of speed. Things are going to speed up for sure. And then we have Princess of Pentacles. And I feel like this person is going to be kind of sort of an inspiration in a way. And they are inspiring to you. And I feel like they are very different. They are very different from any other person that you have ever met. This could be completely a platonic friendship, or this could be a partner, depending on, you know, what you want, what you're looking for. But you do give me some Wednesday vibes, you do. And I think this person could be Edith. What's her name? Edith. I'm so horrible with names. Or Morticia. I mean you, right? I don't mean them. Morticia, not, but calm down, breathe. You give me Morticia and the Wednesday vibes, and they give me Wednesday. No, they give me these vibes. I'm getting a little bit tired, apparently. So let's get, oh, I had another card in my hand the whole time and I didn't even, oh, Jesus Christ. We have Prince of Pentacles and we have Princess of Pentacles. Yeah, there is a partnership here. There is a partnership here. romantic or platonic, that's up to you. And I feel like this is something that you have been seeing maybe. Maybe there has been some clues, but maybe you have refused to see them with this Four of Cups card. Like you felt like you saw it and you were like, well, that doesn't sound right. Oh my god, I just get a reference on Harry Potter. I think it was, oh Jesus Christ, was it the 6th book? I always reference the books, by the way. I have read them a million times. I know where each painting is. I have read them so thoroughly. But there is this, the books kind of, you know, they melt together. So I think this is the 6th one, I'm pretty sure. Well, Harry, he is going through one of those school halls, and then he realizes, like, oh no, it's Professor Trelawney, like, he's coming this way, I need to hide, and he hides behind something. And the Professor Trelawney, he's like shuffling his tarot cards, and he's like, oh no, like she gets one card, like she gets a tower, and then she gets another card that I don't remember, and I was just bragging how good my memory is about Harry Potter, and I stepped in that one. I'm humbled now. She gets the tower, and then she gets another card, and she says, oh, a dark-haired boy who dislikes the questioner. And she kind of like looks around like, well, there's no boy here. Well, that was a mistake. That's not right. And then she keeps on shuffling and walks away. But I don't know, for some reason. But it was just, you know, dark-haired boy Harry. He was hiding somewhere very, very near and, you know, listening. Damn, I should have explained that much better. But anyway, the point here was that maybe you have seen these. You have seen these little hints, these little clues here and there. But you've been like, well, that's not right. But it appears that, you know, they probably were. And you are a very powerful seer. A very powerful one. And I think you know this already. And maybe you have felt like your powers have gone like kind of like crazy, or just kind of like, you know, crazy. I'm gonna get a sneeze. And it refuses to come. God, I hate when that happens. Ugh, Jesus Christ. Okay, moving on. We also have Ace of Wands. Wow, we have a lot of cards for this pile. Doesn't matter though. Okay, so I have like a minute before the battery runs out. So with the Ace of Wands, you're going to find what you're looking for with this person. This person is going to come out and help you out. And here's what you need to do. When you see those little clues and perhaps in dreams you see some symbols or something that has meaning to you, think about it. Think about them hard. They do have an actual meaning for you in your life. So yeah, do not look away from this person when they come. It is very likely I feel like this is like based on history or based on past experiences, that you may have refused a person's help that was sent there to help you out. So when this person reveals themselves, accept their help, okay? Accept them. They were sent to you for a reason. So this is what I had for you. I really hope you enjoyed. I would really love to read for you again, and I hope I see you in my next one. Bye. So I just got another message as I was getting off the cards, and I tried to put them back as they were. I think this was the order, but I'm not quite sure. Anyway, remember when I was really confused with the cards? Like I had a few and I was, what is this supposed to mean? And I had no idea. And I needed this many cards to understand the whole picture. So there was a meaning there that I didn't realize until now. So you have all these little tiny things here and there, but they won't make sense to you until you have all of them. It's almost like you have a puzzle and you have only a few pieces, but you won't figure out what the actual picture is until you have all of the pieces. So look for those pieces. They are in your environment. They are being sent to you. You will see them. You just have to find them and notice them. So this is what I had for you. I hope you enjoyed. I would really love for you to be again. And I hope I see you in my next one. Bye.